Okay, so today with your kids, we are going to do this thing where we just sit in silence for 10 minutes. And, my kids went along for this, even the 4-year-old. So you'd be surprised. Don't immediately be like, I'm not going to do that. It's a game. It's a game. The game is no talking, complete silence, and you notice what you notice in complete silence together, though, because there is this element of just like sweetness and bonding to spend these silent moments together, noticing with your awareness wide open, just noticing and watching and seeing what you see. And, that's what they're supposed to be doing, just noticing for the whole 10 minutes. Nobody can talk. Nobody can gesture at each other. I mean, of course, you can exchange a smile if you guys, catch eyes. But then, and I'm setting a timer. That's what I do with my kids, like set a timer so they know when it beeps. And when it's over, then you guys get to share what you noticed. And it's just this really centering, grounding, peaceful, just to kind of sit in silence together. And I don't mean sitting in silence while watching a movie, because we do those too, and those are bonding and there's sweetness there too. But this is complete silence. It could be in the house, it could be outdoors, but complete silence, no distractions, nothing else that is stimulating you other than just these small, nuancy kind of things that are going on in the room, because that really amplifies your awareness. If there is nothing to notice besides really tiny stuff, then you're really paying attention. Plus, you're kind of forcing yourself into this place of, I'm not even wanting to call it boredom. It's stillness, but it can be perceived as boredom. But kind of knowing how to manage that, like, okay, everything is silent. We're not allowed to talk. I'm going to find interest in just observing and noticing. And this is kind of like meditation, right? A lot of people say this is what meditation is. And therefore, it has a very grounding and sort of nourishing and healing and centering kind of effect. So you will definitely notice some of that. It's just like gives you peace and it makes you feel like, you just got like nourished somehow. And it's so beautiful to do together. It's powerful. I kind of believe that there's like metaphysical things happening when you're like silently noticing together. There's like bonds between you being created. And, so whether you buy into that or not, doing it together is still sweet. And then having it be part of the game to then share what you noticed afterwards. It's also just like beautiful and kind of like inspiring to notice how different everybody's experience was. They noticed this. Oh, they saw this ant crawling out. You didn't see the ant. Or like, oh, I saw that too, but I didn't notice that it was hanging from a spider web, or whatever. Just to see the similarities and the differences, and to know that you guys were looking at the same things at certain times, and to hear other stuff that totally escaped your notice, and you were like concentrating on these like weird patterns that the sun was making on the side of the wall, but they were watching this like spider fight happening on the water, or whatever. So it's just very interesting. Or sounds, to realize like, okay, so they noticed a lot of visuals, but I noticed a lot of sounds. I was distracted by the neighbor's air conditioner cutting on, and then this other sound that the dogs made upstairs or whatever. So sort of just hearing what each other noticed brings more awareness for you too, because in the next time you do this activity, I don't know, those things kind of come to you too, like, oh, am I paying attention to sounds? Things like that. And it's just a game. It's just a fun game that is more of a peaceful end of the day kind of game, or in the middle of the day, but it definitely brings you to center, and it just makes you feel like hugging your kids, and them feeling like they got to spend time with you. You guys feel like in these moments that are still moments that you're still doing stuff, I don't know, they feel a lot like quality time too, because it's like I just spent 10 minutes of silence with my kid, and it felt like the best time I had with them all week in terms of just like quality. We were just there together. See what you think. I mean, that is definitely how I experience it. We've done this many times. We usually do it like right around sunset or something, but it's been really cool.